the most embarrassing way you've ever been caught lying? I called in sick to work because I wanted to go to a baseball game with my friends. I told my boss I had severe food poisoning and would probably be out for 2 days. I can barely keep water down, I texted him. Classic fake sick day excuse. What could go wrong? The game was amazing. Front row seats, perfect weather, and my team was winning. I was having such a good time that I completely forgot about social media. My friend posted a group photo of us cheering, and I'm right there in the center, clearly not dying of food poisoning. But here's where it gets worse. The photo was posted at 2 p.m. while I was supposedly home suffering. My boss follows me on Instagram. He saw the post within an hour and commented, "Hope you feel better soon," with a bunch of laughing emojis. I knew I was screwed. I panicked and tried to cover my track. I replied to his comment saying, "My brother posted an old photo by mistake." My brother, the same brother who lives 2,000 miles away and has never met my coworker? That was excuse number one, and it was already falling apart. My boss wasn't buying it. He called me during the 7th inning. I let it go to voicemail, but then he texted, "Funny how that old photo shows today's game score on the stadium scoreboard behind you." I looked at the photo again. There it was, clear as day, the current score and today's date. I was in full panic mode now. I texted back, "I felt better temporarily and decided to get some fresh air. Doctor recommended light activity." Light activity? At a baseball game? While drinking beer and eating nachos? That's not medical advice, that's a vacation. But my boss was enjoying this. That's great. Since you're feeling well enough for baseball, you can probably handle coming in tomorrow for our emergency meeting. Emergency meeting? I'd never heard of any emergency meeting. He was setting me up. The next morning I showed up to work trying to look sick. Pale makeup, slow walking, the whole performance. My boss took one look at me and said, "Wow, that baseball game really took it out of you, huh?" Half the office started laughing. They all knew. Turns out my boss had shown the Instagram post to everyone. I'd become the office example of how not to fake a sick day. People were calling it the most documented food poisoning recovery in medical history. I was a walking meme. The humiliation wasn't over. During the meeting, my boss pulled up the photo on the conference room screen. "Can anyone spot the health code violation in this picture?" he asked. There I was, 10 feet tall on the wall, clearly healthy and holding a hot dog. The entire room erupted in laughter. My boss made me give a presentation about the importance of honest communication in the workplace. I had to stand there and basically roast myself in front of 20 people. As you can see from this photo, I made some poor decisions about transparency. The worst part? I actually got written up for misrepresenting my health status. Not for lying, not for skipping work, but for misrepresenting my health status. HR has very specific language for everything, including being an idiot on social media. 6 months later, people still bring up baseball food poisoning whenever someone calls in sick. I created a new office legend, and not the good kind. The lesson? If you're going to lie about being sick, maybe don't document your recovery at a public sporting event.